Welcome to the Real Estate Fight Club, a podcast for agents where you'll witness a battle of opinions about topics affecting your real estate business. Now, always in your corner, here are your hosts, Jen Mertland and Monica Weekly.
Welcome to another episode of Real Estate Fight Club. What's up, Jay Mert?
Man, I'm excited for this episode.
I mean, this is a big deal for Real Estate Fight Club because we don't invite anybody into the ring.
Not just anybody.
Not the main ring, anyway.
Right, exactly.
Right? We've got side rings. But today, we've got a very special guest. Will you introduce her?
Yes, this is Christina Swyer. Hey, Christina.
Hey, ladies.
We're so excited to have you on. You are our first ever heavy hitter. Yay. I think to beat up both of us.
She could take us, I think.
You seem pretty fierce.
Well,
but
she's Midwestern. She's
I'm
St.
from
Louis.
We're a little scrappy.
Right.
Exactly. So Christina is an agent with EXP out of St. Louis, and you are the digital mayor of St. Louis. That's so fancy. What is that title?
I don't know. I kind of just gave it to myself after I heard Gary Vee say it, and I was like, that's me.
The digital mayor.
You won awards, though.
Well, yeah, I've won awards, of course, but like that was literally the title. When I heard Gary Vee talk about becoming a digital mayor, I like really was like immerse myself in that whole concept.
Yeah. I think, Monica, let's be the digital mayors of Cincinnati, shall we?
I'm pretty sure Monica is. Yeah,
Monica is for sure.
Yeah. I've been working on it, but I love that the phrase gives you kind of an infrastructure around it or a point to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everybody knows what a mayor does. And
right.
So I love that part. Yeah.
Why reinvent it when I'm like, he just took a title, rip off and duplicate. This is what I'm doing. This is who I am, right?
Yeah.
Well, give us a little bit of context. How long have you been in real estate? What prompted you to become a real estate agent? Like, tell us about you. What's your favorite color? I don't know, anything.
I don't like pink, but no, I like green, the color of money.
Yeah, girl.
There we go, baby.
That's why I'm in real estate. No, I've been in real estate for 7 years. So I'm still kind of like a baby. I'm a noob. I still think 7 years is not that long, but
no, not compared to Monica.
I'm more like the grandma of real estate.
Granny, we call them grannies with grit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. You actually.
That's awesome.
So no, 7 years. But I've learned a lot in those short 7 years. I call myself a jack of all trades, a master of all, because I've literally done so many things in my life. I mean, I have a degree in healthcare, worked in the healthcare field, direct patient care for almost a decade in my 20s.
Real estate. It's like same.
Same thing, like helping people, like getting like in crazy situations, working 20-hour days. Like, it's like the same thing, right? I just switched gears. And then I went into corporate recruiting. I loved it, but I wanted more control of my schedule. I had small children. I have 3 boys. And so I got my real estate license. I said, I think I'm going to do this. I like houses. I can sell anything. And I want to have an open-ended income. I don't want to have a cap on my income. So
who does? Gosh, can you tell us about your production? Because you've icon twice, and for like people that aren't at EXP and don't know what that means, can you share with us like
absolutely.
a high level of production at our company? Congratulations.
I don't consider myself like a high level producer. Like, I consider myself maybe like a medium producer, but like I'll do just under 12 million this year. But in my market, that's pretty good. When you're talking I'm in the Midwest. So the average sale price is about 290 here, with the market changes and fluctuations, it was like 250. Now it's almost 300.
Right.
So I'll do just under, I think I sold 36 houses this past year. So for me, it's not about like how many houses can I sell? Is my GCI going up? Is my net going up? Like where are we ending up at the end of the year? So I'm always about working smarter and not harder.
Nice.
But I do like to hit awards. And so icon is important to me. Out of the 4 years I've been at EXP, I just had my 4-year anniversary. 2 of those years I've hit icon, and I've been able to produce heavier, but sold more houses, made more money every single year. That needle's going in the right direction.
Boom, boom.
Plus, you're building something outside of just your real estate practice, right? I mean, you have kind of a focus to help agents as well. Talk to us about that a little bit.
Oh man, I had no idea that was going to be part of like the MO here with my business, because I thought I was just going to sell a shiz ton of houses. But I honestly love connecting with people, and I've used social media to grow my business over the last 7 years. So naturally, I talk about things that are working for me in my business, and that's attracted a lot of real estate agents to come and follow me and to come and like want to go to lunch and coffee and just travel. And I've grown a big ass group here locally. And then now I'm in about 8 states with like partner agents. So for me, I love helping agents figure it out. And there's no secrets here. Like, I'm a total open book. I'll share anything. I'll show anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I really feel like that should be we should be more transparent in this industry. Everything's so taboo.
Yes, for
well,
sure.
I think that we connected on your Facebook group that you have, the Girls with Grit. I love the name. It's amazing. How did so is that how you started Girls with Grit? You were just like, let's do this. Like, what happened?
It's a great name. No, honestly, like, I've been wanting to put together a group like this for years. And I actually wanted to create like a referral-based group, because I don't like a lot of the groups that are on like Facebook where it's like a train and people just like name people, but like those people might not even be the ones selling the house, or they're just tagging. I'm like, that is not legit. Like, that's not how I would refer a client. Like, I want to interview you. I want to know that you actually know what you're doing. Right. So I had this dream of like creating this group.
Like an actual dream?
Yeah, it was a dream, because it like frustrated me to no end. These groups are frustrating. And I get tagged, and naturally I get tagged a lot in those groups, and I'd be like, I'm competing against that person. They sold 5 houses last year.
Right.
What? You know what I mean? So that kind of stuff. So I found another girl that is partnered with the same organization I am at EXP. And I stalked her because she's like killing it in real estate. Now her and I were like agreeing about something, and she's in another market. And I was like, hey, I have this idea. I'm coming out to Denver. Let's meet and talk about it. So we did.
Nice.
Kara McCarthy, another icon agent in Denver. And we had this great idea. And then I was like, we can't do this on our own. I was like, there's 2 other girls I know and another agent group that are kind of doing the same thing. Lauren Rocco out of Charlotte and Jamie Tulak out of Raleigh. Like, let's get on a Zoom. Let's see if this works. So we did literally at the end of last year, about a year ago, we got on, we clicked, we meshed, and we created the Girls with Grit.
That's
amazing. I love it. The Girls with Grit Collective. If you're looking for it on Facebook.
Somebody took the name and we were like, we'll just add something on the end because we like it. We're grit. Like, what does it mean to have grit? Like, that's somebody that like literally digs their heels in and doesn't give up. Just like the MO of all 4 of us. We're all icon agents. We've all built a big ass business from the ground up. I came from no money. I was a broke single mom on welfare about 20 years ago. So like literally I've grown as a human.
Right.
I got it all with the grace of having grit in my life and not giving up. So it's served its purpose in our name, and it's something we live day to day.
Well, and the thing that I like about the group that's like different from the other groups is that it really is like helpful. So like some of the other groups, you'll like, I mean, sometimes people ask like the dumbest shit in there and you're like, you're an idiot, unsubscribe from your dumbassery, right? And then other times it's like people are kind of mean and you're like, whoa. But like here, it's actually, I mean, it's very helpful, and it's women that like, how are you screening the women that are in this group? Because I feel like
by the way, it's 5,000 of them. By the way. So, you guys need to go check it out.
Yeah,
I know, it's so great. No, so we actually are in a group chat. All 4 of us are married. Like, we're a legit business. We have an LLC and a bank account. Like, we're married. So like, we talk more than we talk to anyone else. We've become BFFs, and we are constantly like, we obviously can set parameters. Facebook's gotten really smart on like things that we can get flagged if somebody's talking about something that we feel like, hey, like context. But to be really frank, we don't really have to do that a lot because we go through a really scrutinous like screening process before you can even get in the group. Like we have a series of questions. You can't get in the group unless you're a licensed female real estate agent and you answer a series of questions, or like I said, you sit in purgatory until you answer those questions.
That's where Monica is in the group. Monica, are you in purgatory?
I'm in purgatory, I think. I don't know if I'm even going to get accepted. We'll see.
Delete. So we use a couple of systems that will help us collect information. We do have an admin that helps us, and she'll go in there and post and do some things for us if we need her, and then a VA to help us. But it's usually us, like we're in there like swimwear. Like we don't want to we're not the agent that's like, let me hand you off. We're hands-on. Same thing with our group and our coaching and like teachings with these women and all the things that we share. It's real shit that we've done in our business. And I think what makes us different in that regard is like, we're still in the thick of it with these women. Like,
you're still in production.
Out there buying and selling and like helping. And I think that has made all the difference. It's very relatable across the country. And no matter if you're a broker owner or you've just started 5 minutes ago in real estate, you can find someone or something to resonate with in the group.
Hey there, you liking this video? Go ahead and hit subscribe so you get all the latest videos.
So the main goal of the group. So if I'm in the group and I'm giving you a testimonial, what's the perfect testimonial you'd like to hear from somebody in the group? Like what's the main point of this group from your seats in the stand?
I've literally been able to 10x my business, by the teachings, by all of the collaboration, that this is something we get a lot. Like we have a lot of testimonials coming off a 12-week challenge we just did. We asked the women to give us, we're talking like, these were like a book, like these women were writing like this.
Tell them about the challenge.
So we did a 12-week challenge that just ended the week of Thanksgiving. And we wanted these women to literally not stop working in Q4, because we all know that's when agents let off the gas. They stop working because they think it's
great.
I
don't care.
I don't care.
Things are crazy. So we wanted them to like literally dig their heels in and do all the stuff that they were putting off to make Q1 of next year so badass. And like so many of them grew, and like we gave them a list. It was like a playbook. So we had we were us 4 coaches. So it was like football season. So it was kind of fun. And there was a $10,000 prize. So we're 3%. We gave away. We didn't make any money. We charged $50 per person. They probably got $5,000 worth of content though. If I'm being really honest, if I go back and look at every one of the playbook, we had a playbook every week for 12 weeks.
Wow.
We had a whole set. We each had there was 200 women that signed up out of our group. And we didn't that wasn't for us to make money. Like it was for us to give back. And we had a live Zoom every single week. On Tuesday, they had to enter points in for all the things, the activities we had them do.
And so fun.
And the person that had the most points in each category, we gave away $1,500, $3,500, and then $5,000 to the first prize winner.
That's awesome. Was she happy? The winner?
My God, she just bought her first house.
Yay!
And she's a cute little family, Bailey Tisdale. Oh my God, out of West Virginia.
Cool.
Super cute agent. She's like totally been with Girls with Grit since the beginning. She's been just a loyal member. She's a newer agent, just a few years in the business, but like literally she has said hands down, this training has helped her more than anything she's done.
That's awesome.
Anything her broker just helped her with, like anything. So those are like the themes that we feel like we've been getting over the last 8 or 9 months, that we've only had this group 8 or 9 months.
Well, what are the most like common questions or concerns or like things that people need that you're seeing?
So anytime
they're looking for.
Yeah, almost always 9 times out of 10, it's either systems or social media that most of our people that are coming into the group are wanting help with or guidance with, or they feel like they have a lack of. And so they're coming into the group to learn how to, if they don't have systems in their business, figure out how to create that. If they do, how to use them to the best, ability. Or if they are not using social media, how can they be using it to the betterment of their business? Like, what are the things that they can be doing to maximize their exposure online, to become a digital mayor, and to really just build a big ass business and a big ass bank account and not have any qualms about it.
Christina, what are your top 3 points that you would recommend to agents about the social media piece? You've obviously you've been leaning into that a lot. Yeah. What do you think the top 3 things that people who are succeeding there are doing?
And we're not afraid to fight you, Christina. So if
we'll fight on this.
We're going to tell you.
Okay. No.
Don't
like,
take it personal.
The number one thing, because everybody starts with like the low shit. I'm going to start with the medium.
Get it, girl. Get it.
We'll just go right at it. Become a, what do they say? A producer of content, not a consumer of content. Mm-hmm. So just go out there and do it. Like, you have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Stop scrolling social media and start showing up as you.
Yeah.
And just like literally start somewhere. That's my number one tip for
produce content.
I mean, that's
produce content. Don't just consume it. Okay. Everybody's consuming. And listen, like, I can tell you to your blue in the face to go make a video and go post it, but people will sit there and critique the shit out of themselves, and they won't.
Doesn't matter.
Like, be the person that will do it and don't give a shit what anybody thinks about it. Like, you just can't care. You just have to, you can't mull over that. So like, just be a producer of content. So the second tip I would give you would be to emulate people that are actually doing shit. Mm-hmm. So like, don't follow some Joe Schmo selling you a $97 program on how to do social media if you go to his social media and he has 2 likes on his page.
Right.
Like, follow and emulate people that are doing things the way that you not only want to look like, but that you feel like you can do a repeatable process and emulate, like that's something that you could see yourself doing, right? Likeable likes likable. And it goes with your clients and like with anybody. So just make sure you're
that's good advice. It's like, you don't ask a poor person how to be rich. Right?
Right. Like, I'm going to go up to Elena and Grant Cardone and ask them where I should invest my $1 million into apartment complexes. I'm not going to go ask like the guy working at McDonald's making $5 an hour. Like, right. Like, but like, be careful with that and protect that, like, really to the fullest. Like, because you can go down a really wrong path. Right. And agents are super like, they always like have the shiny object syndrome and will spend and throw money at anything because they think it's going to stick. And it's really not the thing, it's you.
Right. Exactly. You're the crazy. I would say I would add one thing, then you touched on it in the first point, but being authentic.
Yeah, that's the third tip. That would be just be yourself. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't cover it up. Like, don't try to be something you're not. Don't be like using these crazy filters and then you show up with no makeup and you look like a total different animal.
No, that's a
real estate agent in their picture. Stop it now. Jesus.
Oh my God, it's the greatest thing ever. It's like what used to happen when you like did glamour shots and then you were a real person. Only you can't do that anymore. Now it's like you can't even tell if somebody's like really looks like that anymore.
That's so true.
I'm not saying don't have fun with it. Like, I've had extensions and I took them out and like, listen, have fun with whatever it is that you're doing. Cause I do a lot of branding sessions. And I think that is a really big part of like showing your personality through taking a picture is through photos. And like, that's a huge part of branding, but like, just be real. Like, people know that they can see me in my stories. And most of the time I don't use filters like on there. A lot of times I show up there in my robe with no makeup on. So that's just like a relatable piece. So whatever you are, just be that person. And that's the highest compliment somebody can receive, right? Like, you are, I feel like, first of all, like, I feel like I know who you are in real life when I meet you.
Right.
And like, you look just like the same or that's what I expect.
After you say the same things, like you're you, just be you. Yeah.
Right. Like, I'm explicit. I'm explicit on Instagram. I'm explicit in real life. Like, this is me.
You get what you get. That's right.
Monica, are you going to fight her on any of that? Dang. Sounds
not at all. I mean, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. The idea of content building and just getting out there and doing it is the number one thing stopping agents from having the business they want. They're just not willing to be vulnerable. They're not willing to, they think, the biggest thing, Christina, tell me if you hear this. Because I work with agents on social media stuff too. They worry about posting something and other agents will judge it and that they will be wrong. They're worried about other agents and it's
who cares?
Right. Oh my God, listen, I got so many haters. I can't even keep track of them.
Who hates you, girl? Nobody hates you.
They're always watching you. On Instagram, it's great because you can see them.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
I'm like, that broker's, okay.
Yeah.
You want them to watch you. It's an extra view, which puts you up.
Funny. I love it. I'm like, listen, I'm just like a little kid with that kind of stuff. I like poke the bear.
Yeah. That's so fun.
But you can't worry. Just have fun with it. Like if you're so worried and it's giving you so much anxiety to do those things, maybe you're not in the right profession. Like,
but I would say though, I mean, I don't know. We've done some videos with people that are like introverts and how to be like successful. But I think like, I do agree with you. I think content and stuff is important, but your first few, you can grab a friend, like bring somebody who hit like somebody like one of the three of us to help you on your first ones until you get more comfortable. And then you can do them on your own too. You know,
go back to my business page and see, didn't delete anything. I was horrible. And you can see everything, the progression of like, I used to just like read personal development books and share like what I learned. I didn't know what I was
lovely.
About.
Totally.
But honestly, like you
that's
just
how
have
I
to find
started.
something like a relatable piece of someone else. And then I evolved from that and I did a TV show for a year. Like you just evolve over time with whatever it is you're doing. You just have fun with it though. Like, and listen, most of it's editable unless you're live. I mean, and you can get to a comfortable place.
Yeah.
You know,
well, and look, the truth is my horrible video is going to be your not done video every day of the week. It's
every day of the week.
Yeah.
It's totally a fact. I love that. And there's nothing to be, that's the truth. And just showing up is like half the battle, right?
Yep.
But like any lead generation too is truly just consistent time on task. Like that's it. You know, like you have to get down. I mean, Monica, we did an episode on like, how long do you try something before you give it up or whatever. But yeah, it's just figuring that out. Like, what is it? It's going to be longer than you think it is, and just do it every day. And I like how you said, like, just have fun, like do what you're normally doing. Like if you're the type of person who loves your plants, then do a video on your plants or whatever, right? Like
people will connect with you on that.
Yeah.
There's a whole crazy group of people that love plants just like you do.
Right.
A lot of people they like to grow plants, smoke plants. Like, listen,
all of it.
People love plants. Like,
all of it. Not that we're condoning that. We don't condone that.
Plant realtor. Yeah, exactly. I love it. So do you guys have any, I know you said the challenge just ended and you guys had the event that just ended. What's going to be coming up here in 2022?
Next week, actually on the 7th, December 7th on a Tuesday, we're having our business planning sesh that's gonna help you get prepared for 2022, like planning out, mapping it out. And then we're actually going into coaching in 2022.
Yay!
Nice.
And doing coaching with a lot of our girls that we've been working with. And then we are planning, we should know here in the next couple of weeks, our next Girls with Grit live event. So we had one last year, this year that was super successful in Nashville. We're going, I think, south this time, somewhere beachy. And so that'll be fun.
The only place you'll be able to go is Vegas, like everybody else.
Oh, no, we ain't doing Vegas. I think we're gonna do somewhere on the beach. So
nice. That'll be cool.
So look for that.
So where can people go to see if you've planned that by the time this airs?
So they can just go to our Facebook group, either Girls with Grit Collective on Facebook, or they can go to girlswithgritcollective.com, or they can find Girls with Grit Collective on Instagram. We're pretty much anywhere, or you can come and follow me on Facebook, Christina Swyer. I'm on there and you'll find me posting stuff.
You're easy to find.
Yeah.
What is the best way if people have if they have a referral for you in St. Louis, they want to learn more about EXP or they just have a question, what is the best way to get a hold of you?
Definitely just send me a DM, like on Facebook.
Slide into your DMs.
Slide into my DMs. Like literally, it's the easiest way.
I think that's what I did.
Or you can go to my bio, like my bio on Instagram. You can click the link in my link tree and schedule a call with me. Like, made it super easy. I mean, if you can't Google me and find me, like I'm on like page 1, like go there. That's why I send all my reviews on Google. Google is my mother.
And if you're not watching this on video, it's SWYERS.
That's right.
Swires.
And Christina with
the most
CH.
important question. I'm gonna start this new tradition for the heavy hitters sessions. We're gonna end with this question.
Okay.
What was your very first concert that you went to see?
Oh
my God, my very first concert was New Kids on the Block.
Oh my God, Christina, I'm unfriending you.
I wouldn't have guessed.
Oh my God. That was your first concert?
Yeah, 5th or 6th grade. I was like in middle school.
It tells me a lot. Tells me a lot.
You're
I love it so much. No,
I was a dancing queen. I loved pop music. Like that was my thing.
I can see it. Well, did you go see him when they toured just recently?
No, I didn't.
Oh man, that would have been good.
Oh yeah, girl. Get it. Get it.
I still listen to that. That comes on the radio. I'm like, it's still up. Listen, I'm 40. Like I'm not that young.
I wish I was 40. I can't even freaking see 40 in my room. So bad.
You look it.
Jen, thanks, babe. Jen, what was your first concert?
My first concert was Jimmy Buffett, of course.
Ooh.
It was also the first time I smelled weed. I was like, Mommy, what is that? And she was like, oh no.
I don't want to tell you.
I'm gonna tell you.
Isn't this funny though? My second concert was Stone Temple Pilots.
Oh,
Big
that's
jump.
better.
Big jump. Interstate Love Song is one of my favorite songs. Interstate Love Song. I love that song.
That's a great song. What was your concert, Monica?
Run DMC.
Oh
my God.
Right? That's the winner.
Yay, that is the winner. That's a good one.
I would never have guessed that. That's amazing.
I love me some hip hop. I still do.
So do I.
Well, Christina, this was super fun and good to get to know you a little bit more. And I hope any female watching this right now will jet on over to Girls with Grit Collective.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And join the group and benefit from all that you're offering and giving. So I think that's awesome that you're doing that.
Thank you so much. We love it. And we are welcoming you with open arms. As long as you have female parts and you have a real estate license, you can get in the group.
And you're not stupid.
And you're not stupid.
That's right.
That's it.
Let us know when you do the summer event because Jen and I should definitely come.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you have to come for sure.
It'll be so fun.
Oh my
All right.
God,
Thank you, Christina.
You're welcome.